Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to use the Chinese e-commerce website called Weidian. I'm going to be showing you how to create an account on Weidian, how to navigate the application, how to add a delivery address on Weidian, how to make payments on Weidian, and most importantly, how to get the products from China to your country. If you're finding this channel for the first time, I upload helpful videos on Chinese importation. If this is something you're interested in, click the subscribe button to be notified when I upload a new video. And without wasting much of your time, let's get to the video. So you're going to download the Weidian application. I'm going to be leaving a link to download Weidian in the description below. And after downloading the application, you're going to open the app, and by default it should direct you to a page like this. Okay, now in this page you can either create an account with WeChat or you log in using other methods. Okay, so I always advise to use WeChat. Okay, that is always my advice. But for those of you that don't have a WeChat account, for those that don't have a WeChat account, you can create an account with other methods. So I'm going to be showing you other methods first before showing you how to log in with the WeChat account. Okay, so I'm going to be clicking on other methods now, and when you click on that, it is going to direct you to a page like this where you can create an account with your phone number. So just scroll and search for your country, click on it, and then you're going to enter your phone number. They're going to send an OTP to your phone number, and you should verify that, and by default it is going to create an account for you. Okay, another method of creating an account is through Weibo. If you have a Weibo account, you can just easily link your Weibo account to Weidian, and you should be able to log in and use it. And for those that have a QQ account, you can also create an account with your QQ account. Now for those that have a WeChat account, on the login page, just click on WeChat. Okay, when you click on WeChat, it is going to automatically launch your WeChat application. Okay, it is going to tell you to give third-party authorization on your WeChat account. You're going to give that, and you're going to click on accept and continue. It is going to tell you to confirm your account, and after that, just like that, it is going to log you into WeChat. And in some cases, it might also request for you to verify your phone number. So just verify your phone number, and just by default, it is going to take your WeChat information and just use it to automatically create an account for you. Okay, so if you're opening the account for the first time, as you can see, this is what the page looks like. Okay, now on the home page, you're going to see that people make posts on products that they want to sell, and people can comment on that post, and under that post they're going to leave a link to that particular product. Just in case you're interested in buying, you can just click on it and then buy. So for example, if I click on this chrome hat jeans, okay, you're going to see that it is going to direct me to this page where it is going to tell me to pay for it, just in case I want to buy it. All right, but I don't want to buy this chrome hat. I'm just using this as an example in this video. Another example is this iPhone 17 Pro Max that was posted by someone for 7,600 yen. You can also see that when I click on that, it directed me to a page where I can pay for the iPhone 17 Pro Max, just in case I am interested in it. Okay, but of course I'm also not interested in it. I'm just using it as an example so that those that wants to shop on Weidian can know how the application functions. Just beside the home page is the market page, and on the market page you can see different products that are listed on Weidian by different merchants that are looking to sell on the application. Okay, like shoes, luxury handbags, jackets, and the likes. Just anything at all it is that you're looking to buy. Okay, let's use the Canada Goose jacket as an example in this video. When I click on the Canada Goose jacket, as you can see, it directed me to the page where the jacket is, and in that page you can read the product information of the jacket. Okay, you can read the product information of the jacket, learn more about the jacket, and if you need to ask questions, you can click on the message button below the product it is that you want to buy, and it is going to direct you to the inbox of the seller where you can converse with the seller and ask them about the products they are selling, and probably even ask for a discount. And in most cases, the discount will be offered to you if it is favorable to the merchant. Another example is this Louis Vuitton handbag. When I click on it, as you can see, it directed me to the page where the Louis Vuitton handbag is, and you can simply just scroll through the pictures to see if you like the products before placing an order for the product. Okay, beside the market menu is the message menu. When you click on the message icon, it is going to direct you to the inbox of all the merchants that you've had a conversation with. Okay, so from here you can view your conversations, continue having a conversation with the merchant you're having a conversation with if you want to, and so on and so forth. So that is what this page is for. And beside the message bar is the cart section. Okay, so if you've added any product to your cart and you haven't checked out that product, it is going to be in the cart section waiting for you to check out that particular product. It is just like a regular e-commerce website. Okay, The only difference is just that it is displayed in Chinese. And also, if there's a particular product in mind you're looking to buy, you can easily go back to the market section, click on the search bar and just search for that particular product it is that you want to buy. So I'm going to be searching for Moncler, and as you can see, it displayed list of Moncler products that was listed on the website here, and you can easily scroll through and just look for the particular product it is that you want to buy. Okay, so now let us proceed to how to make payments on Weidan. So I'm going to be using this Louis Vuitton handbag as an example again. So let us assume now that I want to pay for this handbag. You're going to see a red button at the bottom right corner of your screen. Okay, you're going to click on that, and when you click on that, it is going to direct you to this page where you can check out the product you want to buy. Okay, and as you can see, there are different methods we can use to pay for this particular product on Weidan. There's the instant payment method. Just below that is the option that says regular payment, and below the regular payment is an option that lets you pay instrumentally. Now the instrumental payment is only available for people living in China or people with a valid residence ID in China. Now for those of you that are not living in China, the option available for you is the regular payment method. Okay, so when you click on regular payment, it is going to direct you to this page, and when you get to this page, you can see that there are different payment methods here. Now as you can see, the first payment method there is the installment payment. Now like I said, the instrumental payment is not available to foreigners. Okay, now you're going to skip that and you're going to scroll down, and when you scroll down, you're going to see the option there that has the WeChat logo on it. Okay, now this is the option that lets you pay with Weixin Pay. When you click on that and you click on the checkout button, what is going to happen is it is going to launch your WeChat application. Okay, and once it launches your WeChat application, it is going to open the Weidan mini program on WeChat, and it is going to ask you to pay for it using Weixin Pay. Okay, as you can see, I was directed to the payment page where I was asked to pay with my debit card, the debit card linked to my Weixin Pay account. Okay, and as you can see, this is a list of the debit card I have linked to Weixin Pay that I can pay with. Okay, now for those of you that don't know how to activate Weixin Pay, I made a video initially on how to create a Weixin Pay account. If you haven't watched that video, it is showing at the top of the screen right now. Go and watch that video, and you can use that video to activate your Weixin Pay account. Okay, so that is the first payment method you can pay with as a foreigner. Now to the next payment method is Alipay. Okay, now this is for those that have an Alipay account. Okay, when you click on Alipay as your payment method, what is going to happen also when you click on checkout is it is going to open your Alipay application, and it is also going to ask you to either pay with your debit card or pay with your Alipay balance. In my case, my Alipay balance is not enough, so it is suggesting that I pay with my debit card. Okay, so if I click on this now, if I click on confirm, it is going to ask me to verify my Alipay password. I'm going to verify that, and they are going to debit my card. Okay, and that is it. The payment is going to be processed. Now for those that don't have an Alipay account, I already made a video on how to create an Alipay account. You can go and watch that video just in case you don't have an Alipay account, and create an Alipay account for yourself so that you can use this particular payment method as a foreigner. Okay, now that we already know how to make payment on Weidan, we're going to proceed to the next phase of this video, which is how to add a delivery address on Weidan. Okay, now Weidan is a Chinese shopping application, and because of that, you're not allowed to shop and ship directly to your country. So if you're shopping on Weidan, you're going to have to shop and ship it to a freight forwarder. So in the next phase of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to add that freight forwarder's delivery address to your Weidan account, so that when you place an order and when you pay for an order, it is going to be sent to your freight forwarder in China, which is going to send that product to your country. Okay, so in order to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the Me page, which is the very last option on the bottom right corner of your Weidan application. Okay, you're going to click on that, and when you click on that, you're going to see a settings icon at the top right corner of the screen. You're going to click on that settings icon, and when you click on the settings icon, it is going to bring you to a page like this, and the very first option after your profile option there is the address option. You're going to click on that, and when you click on that, it is going to bring you to a page like this where it is going to ask you to add your delivery address. Now when you click on that, it is going to bring you to this page. Okay, now when you get to that page, the very first option there is the option to add your consignee name. So you're going to be adding the name of the person that is going to receive this product on your behalf in China. Okay, so I'm just going to be using my name as an example, so I'm going to enter my name here, which is Vondo. Okay, Now, after adding the consignee name, the next option is the option to add the delivery phone number. Okay, now you're going to be adding the delivery phone number of your freight forwarder here. Okay, so that by the time the product is being delivered to them, the dispatch or logistics can easily call them in case there is any problem. Okay, so in this next option, you're going to add the phone number there, and after that, the next option is an option to enter the districts that this particular freight forwarder of yours is staying. So if the person is staying in Guangdong, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, wherever it is that this person is staying, okay, you're going to select that in this option here. The entire screen is showing in Chinese, so you might find it difficult to understand what you're looking at on your screen. I have initially made a video on how to use this application in English language. It is going to be showing somewhere in your screen right now. Okay, you can go and watch that video, so that instead of the screen displaying in Chinese, just like it is displaying in Chinese here right now, it can display in English, and you can easily find your way around this. Okay, so you're going to enter the district, the province, and all of that. You're going to enter the information, the correct delivery information of the freight forwarder, and you're going to paste the freight forwarder address. Okay, the detailed address, you're going to be pasting it in that page. You're going to get all of this for your freight forwarder. Now, in case you don't have a freight forwarder that can forward your goods from China to you, we do freight forwarding. Okay, you can message me. I'm going to be leaving my contact in the description below. The product is going to be sent to our warehouse, and we're going to send the product to your country. Okay, I'm going to make a video of all your products for you. Then we're going to consolidate them, rearrange the products, and then send them to your country. It is going to be doorstep delivery, so you have nothing to worry about. After placing your order, it is going to be sent to us, and we're going to send it directly to your doorstep. Okay, so now after entering the address, you're going to save it as your default address, just in case you're going to be using it from time to time. Okay, you're going to save the address as your default address. After saving the address, you can now easily pay for any product it is that you want to buy, and the product is going to be sent to your freight forwarder in China. And that is going to be all for this video. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, click the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications to be notified when I upload another video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.